Are you suffering from diarrhea, cramps, or anxiety? Are you scared of which food to eat? Are you confused on whether you have food intolerance, histamine intolerance, or IBS? Who is right or who is wrong? In this video, we are going to learn what is food intolerance, what is histamine intolerance, and what is IBS. And we will try to figure out a way to detect each one of them. So, welcome, and this is our one official channel. This is the health series. This is our second video, and we will start with what is food intolerance. Basically, nowadays we do see a lot of people suffering from food intolerances, and that is what they call them. So basically, whenever we go out, like, we might find one or two people who will go like, "Oh, I'm gluten intolerant," or I'm lactose intolerant, and I'm not able to digest that food, or I feel funny when I eat. I get cramps or diarrhea, bloating, or some people might report headaches, anxiety, depression, and so basically, food intolerance in itself does, has its meaning. That means your body is not tolerating that particular food. uh, it could be many reasons. I mean, scientifically speaking, that's what they say, that your food, that your gut microbiome may not be balanced, and it will start reacting or creating gas for the for digesting those particular items which are not basically digestible by your body. So everyone might have different food intolerances, of course, but it will be very specific to one or two items. Many people are lactose intolerant, and that's human evolution, I suppose. We are the only mammals who drink other mammals' milk, so I'm not even sure if we were supposed to do that or not. It's not that I'm against milk. If you are able to balance your calories and the energy and the hormones which you get from milk, along with the feed or the food which you are taking, so as long as you are able to balance it, you are fine. And if you are not able to digest it, it's better to avoid. Similarly, for wheat, many people note problems. I know a few people who are uh, it's intolerance or allergy. It's a very fine line between allergy and intolerance. Intolerance, basically, most of the time you will only get digestive symptoms and all. Allergies would basically lead to other, pimples and all those reaction. So that's where the histamine intolerance comes in. Histamine intolerance is not well known right now, but I feel there's a huge connection between, at least for me personally, between my IBS and the histamine intolerance. I was diagnosed with IBS, which was functional dyspepsia, but as journey went along, and I diagnosed myself as having histamine intolerance. So, what is histamine? Histamine is a neuro chemical which is produced by our body, and that is there in our body as an evolution, and as part of evolution, it has been a useful tool for our body. So first of all, we do have to understand what is I mean, chronic inflammation and acute inflammation. So let's say if a bee bites you or something, basically that will be acute inflammation, because the body will respond to that chemical which was released by the bee, and then it will kind of soften that area and try to expel that chemical which was released. So similarly, you know for acute inflammation, I would say, let's say if you eat some fried food, you getting a pimple as a response is your body kind of excreting that bad oils and all which you ate along with the food. So as you understand now, histamine is a response. There's a, on a very top level, I'll just give you one example. So this histamine receptors are there in our stomach, then they are there in our gallbladder, they are there in our intestines, they are under our skin, they are all over our place, like all over the place or in our body. As we go along in this journey, in this health series, we will definitely explain everything about histamine intolerance eventually. there's a huge part about histamine intolerance, which we personally feel that many people don't know, and it hasn't been explored enough. So we will talk about it. So getting back to the topic, so let's say if you eat some meat. Let's say you were one of our ancestor, they found meat lying, it's a fresh kill. So earlier, humans were known to like, let's say, not kill the prey, but they will just conquer whatever has been, like, killed or something. They will push those animals away and they will take the kill. So that was part of human evolution. And let's say the moment you eat something like an old meat, and if it has been lying there, there will be some bacteria which will produce an amino acid called histidine. And so basically what our body needs to do at that moment is, let's say if we find a stale meat, the best thing for our body to do would be to immediately digest it, excrete it, and get as many nutrients as possible from it. So how the body is designed is, let's say I ate the old food, that histidine will get converted to histamine in our body, and then that will trigger receptors in the stomach. So what the stomach does is, like, it will start releasing more acid, because now you need to digest that meat more quickly. Similarly, gallbladder's receptors will get activated. It will release more bile because you want to extract as much as possible immediately. And the gut will try to move it faster so that you expel it faster, and it will try to digest it, like, much faster. So that is how the body was designed, and it's a good response. Like, you ate some stale meat sometime, your body was able to expel it. If you think it's good, then the meat is good. The body response would be digest it slowly, keep it for longer time, so that we don't have to go back and hunt again. This wasn't the situation earlier. It wasn't like we had 24 hours food. Right now we have that. So our body was designed to survive for longer hours, and that's something we will again keep discussing as we go. So that was about histamine intolerance. And yeah, also many people do report dust allergies, and other kind of like, they having pimples and stuff, and they start using antihistamines actually, like poppins or chocolate. But it has its repercussions. We shouldn't do it. It's better to control it based on diet, so that you don't take that much histamine which is there in the food, and that will kind of calm your body eventually. Now coming down to IBS, as explained in the previous video, IBS is just a group of symptoms. That is not actually a diagnosis or a disease. Like, it is a diagnosis, but not a disease which you can pinpoint to. So in my experience, for myself, it was histamine intolerance, which was causing all the IBS symptoms, and the other, like, anxiety, depression, and all that. So now you guys also know what is histamine intolerance and how you can spot it. The best test, actually, the another one which I missed, would be you taking an antihistamine pill. If you eat, let's say, some leftovers or something, and you have to notice whether you are getting acid reflux and all those things. Let's say the next time you eat something like that, just pop a antihistamine pill. I won't name anything, but you can try. Do talk to your doctor about it. Do discuss what we discussed. I'm not telling you to just take it without any supervision, but that's an experiment to tell you without any expensive tests or anything, that that pill might relieve your bloating symptoms and all that. So that is something to look out for. And of course, in future we will be telling you how to put your food intolerances, food allergies, or histamine intolerance, or IBS, or IBD, whichever issue you want to like, name it, which is related to gut. I feel food is the medicine for that. And as we go along, do follow us to find out if we are sharing something that might help you, and we will be more than happy that it helped you. So do subscribe to our channel, and do let us know in the comment section if we were able to help you or not, or if we were at least able to help you narrow down what you might have. If we had helped you, please do comment and let us know what are your next steps and how excited you might be. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Stay tuned and do subscribe.